How's it going, YouTube? Blah, 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 fuck you. This is Type QQ, your Dark Lord and Savior of the Underworld, playing some fan-made game. We were playing Mega Man 2.5 previously, but maybe just to spite Capcom. So this time we're just to spite Nintendo, because they're really lovely to YouTubers. Not that they've ever slighted against me, but if there's a wide-scale riot, I'll certainly join that for no apparent reason, just to flip a car, whatever. But we're playing some Legend of Zelda Breath of the NES, a fan-made game, soon to be on the placed in the electric chair by Nintendo. But so I figured now would be a good time to check it out and see what's going on. And this is a sort of work-in-progress build, demo, as it were. Kind of taking the new Breath of the Wild game, which I don't own or don't play, and taking it to the very first Legend of Zelda, which I do own and play. So, how fun is that? And as you can probably tell, there's a bit of a sort of like just like in the Breath of the Wild, there's a sort of like everything has materials, and here I am just whacking away at that fucking tree. Boy, oh boy, high quality content right here, just whacking at that fucking tree. When will I stop? I'm not gonna stop. I never stop. That fucking tree is going down. But yeah, you got a cool like inventory system here where you can eat food and slash at swords and stuff. And yeah, pretty cool stuff, I may say. And what other game can you just whack a fucking tree with a sword? But yeah, this is my first playthrough. Pretty blind. I don't even know what the fuck goes on with Breath of the Wild, to be completely fucking honest. So this is me learning. This is virtually Zelda 2 for me, huh? How about that? Not really. I played a lot of Link to the Past and of course Ocarina of Time and all the classics. But yeah, when it comes to being a fan person of Zelda, I don't know, maybe I missed that boat. I have played a few and I've enjoyed Zelda, but I wouldn't necessarily like, I wouldn't lay out in the street for Zelda or anything like that. Just whacking those bushes. Boy oh boy. That's what really Zelda was missing, was just full-on shrubbery violence. And look at that. I get to blow things, and I go, ooh, maybe I can blow fire. Pretty wild and crazy. And mistakes were made. Here I am, dashing across the field in a complete panic to my death, setting, the whole field on fire. So as you expect from a demo, once you die, it just kind of restarts. No big thing. And actually, as you can tell, there's no music either. You're just going to enjoy this whole fucking video with just the soft timbre of my voice. Lucky you. Lucky you. Wow. So we've learned something from that last video of, don't blow fire into your face, because you're flammable, and the world's flammable, and fire hurts until you die. So we're gonna collect some, looks like maybe some apples. I think we learn around here that we want to stay healthy by eating the raw remains of the enemies we defeat, as well as the apples. Oh, first we gotta drop them on the floor for no particular reason at all. Yeah, this is a keyboard-controlled demo, which isn't too surprising either. But I clunk with it and kind of clumsily work my way through. Arrows in the space bar, kind of the main 1-2, and I mean, of course, it also tells you the controls on the bottom, which I have to refer to nearly every second. Very happy to get those apples. Even when it comes to the 20th apple, we are still very excited. We got a single one. I mean, I don't know, are we happy to get fucking octopus legs? Is that a grand occasion? It is a grand occasion. Wow. Very, very awesome. And a leaf. By Jesus. It's a celebration. So yeah, we're at the point in this game where we're pretty confident about what's going on with this field area, at least, that has something to do with this leaf and blowing fire. So we're going to muck around with that and, you know, I don't know, set half the forest on fire. Pretty cool mechanic, you know. Like I was saying, that's what Zelda's been missing. Has just been, you know, wild, uncontrollable forest fire. And you can also blow back projectiles with that too, which is a pretty neat thing. Epic plays. Look at that, just blowing shrubs and trees in mass. Good golly almighty. This is... Look at the professional gaming at work. Just fucking fabulous. Taking down some more of these sandcrawler bastards. I forget what their name, Octoroks or something weird like that. I forget. Don't kill me, okay? Don't kill me. I don't fucking know. I mean, it's not like the Zelda's ever made remembering enemy names easy. It wasn't like bats and skeletons named something fucking bizarre, like kites and keys, or I don't know, something bizarre like that. I don't know. Don't come to me with your comments. I won't read them. Okay. A blue spider. Can't we just call that a blue spider? And ghosts. Ghost from the graves here. Here we are defiling graves. Because who wouldn't we be on the internet if we weren't defiling graves? And then attacking the ghosts that reside in them. Like, they're the assholes. But we'll show them anyway how cruel and unfair life and unlife is by even destroying their ethereal ghostly bodies. That, or maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Maybe how about that instead? How about we are now the ghost? A sort of poetic justice to the universe. But we're learning. We're like, okay, so we have to go get the leaf, and we have to go set half the forest on fire, collect raw tentacles and apples, you know. So we're gonna go do that again, just so we have a good supply of health point recovery items, because just in the chance that we do eventually take some bad damage and just awfully just stand there in front of enemies and get hit. And look at me just ignore this pushable boulder here on the left for 15 years. Masterfully avoiding running into him. There we go. Eat some fruit, you glutton. Who cares anyway? Just eat to your heart's content. Here we are with some skeletons, or whatever they're called. I don't know. Don't hurt me. Rabid Zelda fans, please have mercy on me. I don't know. / example B, I don't care. Or at least care enough. I mean, there's skeletons with little green hands. But they deal a lot of damage. Hashtag Dark Souls. Am I right? Am I right? Internet. Something Dark Souls. Yeah, serves me right for getting a heart tank there. You know what? This is just an overall lesson from the undead. Just don't fuck with the undead if you enjoy living. And this has been a very, very bad skeleton. Locked away in his own little room. Now he's getting cheesed at through that boulder there. Picked up Thor's hammer. Iron hammer. A heavy hammer that I can only assume smashes these. Powerful enough to smash rocks. Good God Almighty. And not just the silver ones, but like those brown ones that look like butts as well. So we have a camp, like a dead campfire, so we're gonna light this fucker and see what happens. Mistakes were made. Again, fire really hurts. And here we are, panicking, set ablaze. You know, one thing we need to get used to is the feeling of hot brimstone on our flesh, okay? You know, where we're going after we pass this mortal coil, we better get used to that shit. But we got some flint now, we got a nice hammer. Let's see what the rest of what that means for the rest of the world. Does that mean we get to set other things on fire? Who knows? But here we are, being the biggest, I don't know, biggest word that I should not be saying in the world, trying to evade those guys. Oh, you look at that. We get to smash some rocks on the starting area. And dare I say it, maybe even get a heart container over here. Smash these brown butts. Get in there deep there, Zelda. You heard me, internet. Zelda here in his blue tunic. Fuck you. Smash those rocks, Zelda. Oh, fuck. I know it's Link. Jesus Christ. Chill the fuck out. But you know what? I make fun of Zelda fans, but you know what? I get triggered on some easy bullshit all the same. You know, whether I'm hanging out with friends or in the chilling on the Gamebound channel, or just even on the internet where they have sort of like bullet hell or shmup elements in the game. They're like, oh yeah, welcome to bullet hell. I'm like, motherfucker, this is not a bullet hell. Suck my D, it's a bullet hell. This is fucking Tetris. It's fast Tetris is not bullet hell. But yeah, who cares about me, right? There you go. We'll just walk on the enemies, and walking on these enemies is the way to go. Eat their flesh. Look at this. He's putting it together, folks. Flint and fire to wood equals arrows. And what are trees but just an obstacle for me to burn down to get these arrows? It's an important life lesson. If there's something between you and your goal, just burn it down. Burn it down to just a smoldering heap. Fire cleanses all. Down to stumps. Good. The way the Dark Lord loves it. Quiver, you can now hold twice as many arrows. Sweet. So right now we're sitting at 0 times 2 for arrows with a blue spider. Just hunting our last HP down. But I do find, at least the game pauses while you pause the game. Sometimes they aren't so kind about that. Oh, oh. Will we meet our maker? Nope, we survive. We live to burn down another forest. The old desert world. Look at that. It is very strange. Oh, and there we are. We meet our maker. Corpse. Throwing our corpse right into the desert there. It is very strange to play this game without any music, but I can see why they didn't include it. You know, I mean, there's a lot of weird issues when it comes to copyrighted music and other forms. I suppose you could make like a remix or something like that that could pass, but still, you're playing with fire if you're not already. I'm sure somebody in Nintendo headquarters is punching a dog to this. This might be our final run. I'm not sure, but it looks like we're getting the hang of things. We don't make it through the whole demo, but we see a good 25 minutes or so of it. Going back for the old hammer. Get that hammer. Into the back into the cemetery level here. Dark Souls. Look at us. Wow. Sword Masters. You're not kidding. Look at this. Who is the king? Zelda. That's who. King Zelda. From the famous lore of video games. Legend of King Zelda. You know the one. And who would this skeleton be if we couldn't cheese him through a boulder or something? But old cheesy bones here. Oh, even worse. We don't even give him the time of day to even be cheese through the gray block. We just do it through the brown butts there. Utter disrespect, but it's all he deserves. He was a member on Gamebound in a past life, so he doesn't deserve Jack. He deserves just that pathetic stab right in the groin. So we're taking the hammer below here. Get our heart tank and get our flints going. And there we go. We've got 6 full hearts going. Looking nice and healthy to start our adventure there. With a backpack full of raw meat and apples. Oh, we still have to burn that forest down over there. And what a lovely sight that would be, watching Link just venture through the land with a giant inferno burning behind him. That's the hero of Legend I know. The land killed of its natural inhabitants, of its wildlife, its vegetation and flora just burnt to a crisp. And we haven't even set foot in some sort of storyline to save a princess. They're just doing this to do this. We just woke up one day and just felt really destructive and wanted to start a fire and kill a bunch of things. And defile a bunch of graves here. Just do what comes natural. And we got the bow and arrow there. Although as you watch me just stare blankly at the screen, wondering whether or not our inventory was too full to get it, or we fucked up, or whatnot. Chances are we probably fucked up. But don't worry, we'll look at that inventory screen a few more times to wonder where that bow and arrow went. But in the meantime, we'll introduce the our past fallen loved ones, remind them of the bad times that we experienced together by sorting them once more. Yeah, there we go. Now with the graveyard properly exercised and all the spirits sent to purgatory to wander aimlessly, we can now voyage on further into our adventure here. The old desert level. With the blue spiders here jumping around like they know. They know. That erratic jumping pattern, huh? Really fucks with you. Boy, just a stump full of just raw meat. It's what Link requires. He needs just sopping wet meat. WIP. Just if you guys needed further evidence that this was just a demo, a work in progress as it is. And we see the introduction of these jerks shooting arrows, and they drop arrows. I can't get them. I don't know. You know, it's still a demo work in progress. Who knows what's going on? But here we are, just getting decimated by that blue spider guy. Decimated. And here I am. When life gives you arrows, you just slap them with your sword as much as you can. See what happens. And here's where we find out, like, oh shit, we're out of a lot of health, but no, maybe it was a secret fire there. I don't know. Don't look at me. Some more flint there from those black rocks, just in case we needed to self-immolate ourselves. Oh fuck, the skeletons are on to us now. Cheese them all. And that's how you do it. Or not, that's not how you do it. But I think that's the end of it. So thanks a lot, guys. Till next time.